Hello, friends, and welcome back. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and today we have a back, shoulders, and neck class. If you have a lot of tension in your back, in your neck, or in your shoulders, we're going to use this to help relieve part of that stress. At the same time, we're going to help you get stronger so that you are able not to hold that tension there anymore. And we're going to help tone the upper body, which is always fantastic. We're going to get started today in a seated posture. So if you have a block or a bolster, anything you can use to elevate your hips, it would be better. If you don't have it, that's perfectly okay. We'll bring our hands onto our thighs. If you want to ground yourself a little bit more, hands down. If you want a little bit more energy coming from all of us, allow yourself to bring the palms up to the sky. Relax the shoulders, relax any tension in the upper body. We're going to just take a couple breaths just to ground ourselves first. Take a nice big inhale, filling up into the belly, into the chest, all the way up into the collarbones. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more deep breath, fill in the belly, the chest, all the way up to the collarbones. Open the mouth, exhale, release, relax. Last one, big inhale. And soften the body as you exhale. We want to activate today a little bit more into our body and into our breath. So we're going to start with a breath work where we're going to take a little bit longer of an inhale and a forceful exhale. I might be going a little bit faster than you might want to, especially if you feel like you're getting lightheaded. Know that you can go a little bit slower than we will be going, but try to do the same exercise. Big, long inhales, really fueling the body with big, short, expressive exhales, forcing all the air out. Let's go ahead and get started. Relax the upper body. Beautiful. Exhale out the air. Big full breath in. Short breath out. Breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 2, 1. 4. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Breath in. And exhale, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. 4 more rounds, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Last one, breath in, and a breath out. Normal breath, inhale. Relax the body, relax the mind, exhale. Beautiful, breath in, and a breath out. We might feel a little lightheaded. Allow yourself to take a couple more breaths if you need it. And when you're ready, we'll remove the block. We'll come into a tabletop position. Stacking the shoulders directly over the wrists, the knees directly under the hips. Beautiful. Really press into the hands. Engage the shoulders. Feel like you're pressing deeply into the hands. Beautiful. Engage the core. Feel as the belly pulls up and into the spine. We want to keep the spine nice and locked so our abdominals are really engaged. And from here, we're just going to take shoulder dips. We're going to allow the heart to come through in between the hands and the biceps, and then press all the way back up. Notice the only movement is coming from the shoulders. We lower down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then press back up. Open the shoulder blades as much as you can. We lower and lift. We lower and lift. Gentle movements just to start to floss the shoulders. Inhales go down. Exhales press up. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Lower. Exhale. Press up. Beautiful. We're going to reach the right arm up to the sky. Open up through the chest as much as you can. If you want to start to rotate the wrists in one direction, maybe you reverse, take the opposite direction. Beautiful. Try to open the chest a little bit more. Open through the right shoulder. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to thread the needle. Right hand will come underneath the left. We're going to bring our right shoulder all the way down to the center of the mat. You can keep your left hand right where it is, but feel as you're lifting up through the sits bones, trying to add a little bit more weight to the shoulder. If this feels comfortable, you can stay here. If you want to feel a different expression of the posture, maybe you extend your left arm forward and try to open up through the chest a little bit more. Beautiful. Allowing yourself to breathe into the sensations you may feel. Maybe it's in the upper back, maybe it's in your shoulder. Allow your head to relax, allow the neck to relax as much as possible. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Can you open the left shoulder to the sky a little bit more? Exhale. 1 more breath in. And twist a little deeper breath out. If your left hand went forward, bring it back right next to the face. Reach the right arm all the way up into the sky. Open the chest once again. And then slowly bringing the right hand back down. We'll switch sides, reach the left arm all the way up towards the sky, opening through the chest. If you want to, maybe you start to roll out the wrists. That has to activate and engage the chest, the upper shoulders, the traps. Beautiful. Rotate the rotation in the opposite way. Take another inhale. Try to open the chest a little bit more. As you exhale, thread the needle, left hand underneath the right, all the way towards the right side. The shoulder comes to the mat first. Beautiful. Lift up through the sits bones. Maybe you start to, from here, if it feels comfortable, keep the right hand where it is. Again, if you want to try a different expression, maybe you tried it on the other side, reaching that right arm forward. Beautiful. Try to lift the right shoulder to the sky. Maybe you're even trying to gaze underneath the right shoulder. Beautiful. Feel whatever you feel. It might be different for me. It might be different for you. Breathing into the sensations you have right now. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Can you open the right shoulder to the sky a little bit more? 1 more breath in. And open out to breath out. If your right hand went forward, bring it back next to the face. Reach the left arm all the way back up to the sky. And then slowly bring the left hand back down. We're going to move into a puppy pose. From here, start to walk your hands forward, allowing the heart to melt down towards the ground. If you're like me, maybe your back isn't super flexible, that's perfectly okay. But I'm pressing into the hands, trying to lift up through the sits bones and letting the heart melt down. This is going to allow the shoulders to open up a lot. Maybe if you can, forehead comes to the mat and just relax. If you want to try to go a little bit deeper into it, maybe you're trying to bring the chin to the ground, just gazing forward. Press into the hands, try to lift up through the sits bones. Beautiful. Let the shoulders relax. Try to let the shoulder blades open up and around the back towards each side. Beautiful. Really trying to create stability through the shoulders. Hold it there for 4. For 3. Can you let the heart melt down a little bit more, opening the shoulders even more for 2. And 1. We're going to slowly walk ourselves back. Beautiful. Well done. Coming back into your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. We're going to lift the hips up and back. Beautiful. So today's class, we really want to focus on the upper body. So really bend the knees. Beautiful. Press into the hands. Feel as your triceps rotate back. The eyes of your elbows are trying to point forward into the top of the mat. Let the head and neck relax nice and heavy. Press your shoulders back towards the knees. Really trying to open up the shoulders. Beautiful. And same as we were doing in puppy pose, trying to lift up through the sits bones. Knees are still bent. Beautiful. Hold it there. Trying to press the shoulders back. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Let it go. Feeling the strength all through the arms, all through the shoulders. Breath in. Breath out. Last breath. Take an inhale. Press into the hands. As you exhale, melt your heart towards your thighs. Beautiful. We're going to gaze forward And then slowly begin to walk your feet all the way to meet your hands. Feet are going to stay nice and wide, maybe even wider than your hips. Keep bending through the knees. Let the shoulders relax nice and heavy. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bring our hands and interlace them behind our back. Beautiful. Keeping the knees slightly bent. If you can, maybe from here, you start to extend the arms up towards the sky. Beautiful. Really opening up through the chest, opening up through the shoulders. Let the head and neck heavy relax. Maybe you shake your head a little bit. No. Maybe you shake your head a little bit. Yes. If it's in your practice, maybe you try to bring your palms to touch and bring your index fingers out, creating a little mudra, trying to reach the hands up and over the head. Only if it feels good, you can start to extend through the legs, folding a little bit deeper into it. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the hands down, bend back into the knees, keeping the head and neck nice and heavy. Beautiful. And then slowly begin to roll yourselves up, one vertebrae at a time. Know that there's no rush to get to the top. You're gazing down, down, down till the head comes over the shoulders. We're going to roll the shoulders up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. 2 more circles, going backwards. And then let's take 2 circles going forward. 4 circles going forward, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, and down. Relax the shoulders. Well done. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move into some shoulder movements. So when we practice yoga a lot, you'll hear maybe reach the arms up to the sky, but let the shoulders relax. We actually want to use our scapulas, really, really important for our shoulders and for the movement. So we want to allow the shoulder to lift up as much as we can. So we're going to do just that. We're going to be moving through the scapula. It's going to help tone the upper body, tone the shoulders, help us get really strong. At the same time, we're contracting the shoulders, and then we'll be able to release. Let's go ahead and get into it. Reach both arms up towards the sky. Option to bring your big toes to touch if that's going to feel good. Beautiful. From here, reach the arms up. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Feel your scapulas lift up as much as you can. Can you reach a little bit higher, higher, higher? Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to cactus out the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades behind us. Maybe you find a little bit of a back bend. We're trying to bring our elbows behind us to touch as they're coming in towards the side body. Beautiful. I'm going to turn backwards so you can see everything I'm doing. Inhale, we're going to reach up, engage the core, lift up through the shoulder blades. Really reach up as high as you can. Feel the engagement through the upper body. Inhale. And then as you exhale, cactus the arms, create a little back bend. Maybe you slightly gaze up, squeezing the shoulder blades, bringing the elbows all the way towards the bottom of the ribs. Beautiful. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. Lift the shoulders, bring the shoulders towards the ears, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the elbows all the way down, squeezing the shoulders behind you. Inhale, reach up. Lift the shoulders, go up nice and high, 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 high. And then as you exhale, bring the cactus the arms. Elbows go back and down, lifting up through the heart. Maybe you gaze up. Last one. Inhale, reach up high. Lengthen the spine. Core is engaged. Shoulders lift. Nice and high, high, high. Inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Finding your back bend, squeezing the shoulder blades behind you, bringing the elbows really close into the side body. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, forward fold. Bringing your hands through heart center, lowering all the way down towards the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Hands can stay down on the mat. Maybe you bring your hands to your shins, lengthening the spine. Beautiful. Gazes straight down. Shift the weight forward into the toes. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, high plank, we're going to plant the hands, step the feet back. Beautiful. Press firmly into the hands. Engage the legs. Notice if your hips are really lifted up, can you lower the hips down so that they're in line with the hips, with your heels and your shoulders. Beautiful. Hold it there. Stay strong. Shift the weight forward a little more into the hands. You got it. 4. Yes, you can. So strong for 3. Last 2. And 1. Keeping the elbows into the side body. We're going to slowly lower all the way down to the ground for 4. 3, 2, 1. Untuck the toes. Bring the tops of the feet down to the ground. Beautiful. Keep your hands right where you are. We're going to move into Cobra Crunches. This is going to really help strengthen the back muscles. Allow yourself maybe to bring the forehead down to the mat first. Let's take a breath just to relax. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Beautiful. Take another breath in. As you exhale, crunch up. Lengthen and lift the shoulders off the mat. Pull the heart forward. Squeeze your elbows towards each other and feel as you're dragging yourself forward. Maybe the chin goes even higher to the sky. Take another inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down. We'll move with the breath. Inhales lift you up. Gaze up, lift the shoulders. Exhales lower you down. Beautiful. 10. Inhales lift. Exhales lower. Inhales lift. Exhales lower for 8. Inhales lift. Use the back muscles more than your hands. Exhales low. Inhale, lift you up. Gaze up. Exhales lower. 6. Inhale, lift up, pressing the feet into the ground. Lift a little higher and lower. 5. Option to lift the hands for the last 5. Inhales, lift you up. Exhales, lower you down. Keep pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhales, rise. And exhales, lower. 4. Inhales, lift. Exhales, lower. Press the feet down, lift a little higher. Inhale, up. And exhale, lower for 2. Inhales, rise. Exhales, lower. Last 1. Inhale, lift up. Hold it at the top for 4. Lift a little higher. 3. Squeeze the elbows in. 2. Lift even more. 1. And slowly release. Bring your palms underneath your face. Right cheek to the mat. Take a breath in. Open the mouth. Let it go. 1 more inhale. And exhale. We're going to move into a Sphinx pose. Lift the shoulders. We're going to come onto our forearms. Beautiful. Press the forearms into the ground. Lift the heart up a little bit higher. We want to keep that engagement of the chest lifted. Beautiful. We're going to do just the right side first. Bend your right knee. We're going to start to move into a twist from here. We're going to bring our right foot over towards the left. Maybe it touches the ground. Maybe it doesn't. That's okay. And then bring it back. We all have different range of motion. Knee touches the mat. Lift the knee, right foot towards the left. Tap if you can, and bring it back. Inhales, lift you up. Tap if you can. Exhales, bring you back. Keep pressing the forearms down. Inhales, open up, twist. Exhales, bring you back. Inhale, open up and twist. Keep lifting the chest. Exhales, bring you back. 5 more. Inhale, open and twist. Keep the gaze forward. Exhales, bring you back. Inhale, twist, open. Maybe you tap a little further and bring it back. 3 more. Inhale, open, twist. Chest is high. Exhales, lower. Inhales, open and twist. Tap. Exhales, bring you back. Last 1. Inhale, open. Tap as far as you can. Keep the foot there. 4. 3. Lift the chest. 2. And 1. Slowly bringing the right knee back. Release the right foot. Press into the forearms. Lift the shoulders up nice and high once again. We'll bend the left knee going for the left side. Take an inhale. Start to lift the left knee, left foot towards the right side. Go as far as you can. Tap the left foot if it's possible. And exhale slowly. Left knee comes down. Back to Sphinx. Inhale. Left foot towards the right. Lift the shoulders. Tap if you can. Slowly exhale. Bring it back. Inhale. Twist. Open the hips towards the left. Tap. And exhale slowly. Bring it back. Inhales, open, twist. Maybe you go a little deeper. Tap and bring it back. Keep pressing the shoulders up. Inhales, twist you open. Exhales, bring you back. 5 more. Yes, you can. Inhales, open and twist. Exhales, bring you back. Control the movement. Inhale, open the hip. Tap the foot, lift the shoulders. Exhales, bring you back. 3 more. Inhale, open and twist. Exhales, bring you back. Inhale, lift, go a little deeper. Make it feel good for the body. Exhale, bring it back. Last one, we're going to hold it. Inhale, lift the leg, tap it, lift the shoulders. Press, feel the twist through the thoracic spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the left knee back down. Extend the left leg. Big toes to touch. Let the heels open up. Once again, we'll bring our hands underneath our face. Left cheek to the mat this time. Take 2 breaths. Relaxing the upper body, relaxing the spine. If it feels good, maybe you wiggle your hips a little side to side. Really feels good just to help decompress. 1 more breath in. And a breath out. We're just going to flip ourselves over like a pancake, coming onto our backs. Wonderful. From here, we're going to move into bridge pose. So we're going to bring our heels close to our glutes. Maybe you can tickle your heels with your hands. We want to be slightly pigeon-toed, so we're going to actually lift our heels and open them to the sides of the mat and slowly bring them back down. Beautiful. Make sure you can still tickle your heels. Press the hands firmly down into the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, bridge pose. We're going to lift the hips up to the sky. Beautiful. We're going to take 1 little pulse, lift up a little bit higher, and then exhale, lower all the way down. Don't let the hips touch the ground. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale here. Inhale, thrust it up. Exhale, we lower down nice and slow. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, lift a little higher. Squeeze everything up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, lift the hips. Hold. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale. Inhale, lift the hips even higher. Exhale, slowly lower down. 4 more. Inhale, lift the hips. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze everything up to the top. Exhales, lower, nice and gently. 3 more. Inhales, lift up. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale here. Inhale, lift up. Exhales, lower down. Nice and strong. Inhale, lift it up. Hold. Thrust up. Squeeze the inner thighs. And exhale, lower, back down. Last one. Inhales, lift you up. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale first. Inhale, lift up as high as you can. Hold it there. Maybe if you want to lift the heels off the mat, lift even higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the heels. 1 vertebrae at a time. Lowering nice and gently down to the ground. Beautiful. Bring your knees into your chest. Just give yourself a little moment, a little second. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Just massaging the back. We're going to grab behind our knees. From here, start to rock and roll forward and back, just to massage the spine and also grab a little bit of momentum until you can find yourself coming all the way up to a seat. We're going to come onto our knees. Beautiful. Option if you'd like to stretch out the tops of the feet, you're more than welcome. to keep your feet out, the tops of the feet onto the mat. If you want to stretch out the bottoms of the feet, you're more than welcome to tuck the toes, sitting onto the heels. Beautiful. So stay right there. I'm just going to move this way so you can see me. Awesome. What we're going to do now is we just want to stretch and relax the neck as much as we can. Again, we hold a lot of tension here, so please go slow. If you feel like you're pushing yourself too hard, know that you can always just back out of it to a place that feels comfortable and feel a stretch for yourself. We're going to start with the right ear towards the right shoulder. So relax the arms, maybe hands are on the thighs. We're just going to bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Beautiful. We want to feel a nice big stretch across the left side of our body. If you notice as we do that, the left shoulder also tends to creep up. Can you relax the left shoulder, maybe gently pulling it down? Beautiful. We're going to take 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And exhale, just relax. Release any tension you might feel on the left side of the neck. Maybe you close the eyes. Just allow yourself to feel. Breath in and a breath out. We're going to make a semicircle, bringing the chin into the chest. Nice and slowly rolling all the way around until we can bring our left ear towards the left shoulder. Beautiful. Feeling that nice big stretch. Again, if you feel the right shoulder kind of creep up a little bit, relax the right shoulder down to the ground. We'll take 2 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, just relax, release. Let any tension you may be holding on in the neck. 1 more breath in. And a breath out. Do another semicircle, very gently bringing the chin to the chest. Rolling halfway all the way around. This time we'll just take 1 breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Feel as you fill up into the belly, into the chest. Relax the left shoulder down. As you exhale, release any tension. Relax the neck. Breathe. Half semicircle, chin slowly comes to the chest. Left ear to the left shoulder. Press the right shoulder down. 1 breath here. Inhale. Exhale, relax, release. Beautiful. Slowly just lift the chin back to center. This time we're going to interlace our fingers and we're going to bring our hands behind our neck. Beautiful. From here, we're going to pull the chin in towards the chest. If you want to slowly start to bring your elbows in towards each other, we're using the weight of our hands to pull the chin into our chest a little bit deeper. Keep the spine up nice and long so your core is slightly engaged here. And as you exhale, try to relax the back of the neck. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Relax as much as you can for this last breath. Inhale. And exhale. First, slowly bring the head back up. Release the hands. We're going to widen our knees to the edges of our mat. We're going to extend the arms out nice and long in front of us. So we're going to end today's class in a child's pose. Allow this child's pose to be really restorative. My feet are cramping, so maybe that happens to you. Maybe you have to wiggle out the toes too. Beautiful. So extending the arms out nice and long in front of us, relaxing the forehead down onto the mat. Let the elbows just relax. Beautiful. Maybe you roll the forehead a little bit side to side, just massaging the third eye. Maybe you want to wiggle the hips a little side to side, getting a little bit more of a roll onto the forehead. Maybe you want to press one shoulder up towards the sky, coming onto the right fingertips, lifting up a little bit more. And slowly release the right hand down. We'll go for the left side, lift the left shoulder, come up high onto the left fingertips. And slowly release. We want to keep the spine as long as possible, so try to reach the hands a little bit further forward. Maybe the elbows lift off the mat, that's okay. and then slowly, just gently relax and release. We're going to be here for about a minute. Allow yourself to relax the upper body as much as you can. Finding the breath to be calm, to be easeful, to be at peace. Breathing in and out through the nose. I invite you to close the eyes. There's nothing left to see. Just feel. Couple more breaths. Can you lengthen the inhales and the exhales? If you need a little bit more time, please go ahead and stay as you are. If you need to move, you can always move into a Shavasana. If you're ready to move on with the day, we'll slowly just start to walk the hands back, coming nice and easy all the way into a seat. Maybe you bring the knees back together. We're just going to close out the class with one last final cleansing breath. Beautiful. Hands to the heart center. Take a deep breath in, fill into the belly, into the chest, all the way up into the collarbones. Big full breath. Open the mouth, exhale, relax the shoulders, the neck, any tension you may be holding on to. We'll bring our hands to the third eye center, center of intuition, with love, with light. We bow forward towards each other. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. This class was really meant to move, creating that flexibility, creating the strength, not only through the shoulder blades, but all the mobility that our shoulders provide for us. And it's also really good to help strengthen them because they can help our posture as well. If you're holding on to any tension in your neck and you feel like you're doing this all day, try to find that place where you can relax. The more often that you notice it and you relax, the less tension you will hold in it. And again, the more you learn to practice to strengthen your shoulders and the upper back, it'll give you that posture. It also kind of provides a lot more confidence in our life. So there's a multitude of benefits that come with it. Don't hold on to any tension. It doesn't do us any good. If you want to follow along with more classes like this, subscribe down below. Let us know how you feel in the comments. Give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And we hope to see you on the next one. Namaste.